Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will get a notification.
Good morning students. See, in this class we are going to study a new chapter from the political science, our constitution. Okay, this is from a political science. Okay, see, political science is a branch of social studies, as you know, that deals with the study of the politics, the political conditions of the country. See, in that the first chapter it is given as our constitution. Okay, see, as you know all, the India got freed from the hold of the British in 1947. See, before that, all Indians they gathered together and they struggled. They fought against the British for the independence. Okay, as you know all, soon after when the India got the independence, there were many big challenges before the Indian leaders. Okay, suddenly the division of the country and the death of the Mahatma Gandhi in the year 1948. That Mahatma Gandhi he was shot dead by the Indian only. See, all such incidents they had pushed the Indian leaders to be worried. So there were many big challenges before the Indian leaders. So during that time, how our constitution was framed. Okay, let us come to know that. Okay, say when the India got the freedom in the year 1947. See, soon after that, there were many big challenges before the Indian leaders. See, such problems if you look at the rehabilitation of the refugees. The rehabilitation of refugees. And the second one was, see, let us briefly study this one. Rehabilitation of the refugees. Say, as you know, in the year 1948, the country was divided into Pakistan and India. So many people from the Pakistan they had migrated to the India. They were all the refugees. Okay, they were all the refugees. See, a refugee means a person who doesn't have any kind of basic needs. The basic needs, as you know, every human being needs, like the food, shelter, clothes. These are all called as the basic needs. A person who doesn't have such basic needs is called as the refugee. See, such refugees, many or millions of refugees, they had migrated from the Pakistan to the India. So the rehabilitation of such refugees. Okay, rehabilitation means providing all such basic needs to the people. It is called as the rehabilitation. See, this was a big challenge before the Indian government to provide all such basic facilities to the refugees who had migrated from the Pakistan region. This was a very big challenge for the Indians. And again, the second one again it was the merger of the princely states. Merger of princely states. Okay, the merger of the princely states. Yet the India got independent, yet it became free from the hold of the British, yet the India had many small states. During the time of that independence, totally there were more than 500 princely states were there in India. See, the merger of such princely states into the Indian Union, it was also a big challenge. But that task was achieved by the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. See, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he was responsible for that task and he was successful in merging all such princely states into the Union of India. Such princely states, they were more than 500 states. Okay, say Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, he was successful in merging all such princely states into the Union of India. That's why this Vallabhbhai Patel is called as the Iron Man of India. See, this was the second challenge before the Indian leaders. And the third one was the maintenance of law and order. Maintenance of law and order. See, this was also a major one. See, when the British left our country, the Indians, they had to form their own government. They had to rule their, or they had to govern their country by their own. So for that, to govern or to rule a country, they needed a constitution. Okay, as you know, all the constitution means it is a basic, it's a set of basic rules and regulation which guides the administration of the state or administration of the country. The Indians, they needed the constitution to maintain the law and order in the country. So all the Indian leaders, they gathered and they meted up to form a constitution. See, as usual, these were the challenges before the Indian leaders, such as the rehabilitation of the refugees, the merger of princely states, and the maintenance of law and order. Both of them, they were achieved. Say, rehabilitation of the refugees was also achieved, as well as the merger of the princely states, which was achieved by the Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay. See, this third one, the maintenance of law and order, which needed the framing of the constitution. So in this chapter, we are going to study how the constitution was framed, what were its features, what are its characteristics, and again we will come to know the fundamental rights and the fundamental duties, who are called as the citizens, and about our leaders we will come to know in this chapter. See, for the maintenance of law and order, the Indian leaders, they gathered and they began to worry about the formation of the constitution. Finally, the constitution of our India, it came into force in the 1950. On 26th January, it came into force. See, for that, who were the leaders that they had participated in the formation of the constitution, and which was that constituent assembly, how many committees were there, how many subcommittees were there, and who were the members of that, and who was given the responsibility of forming the constitution. All such things we are going to study in this chapter. Okay, so briefly we will have to remember, just keep in mind the problem that were before the Indian leaders very soon after the independence. Okay, like the rehabilitation of the refugee. Refugee is nothing but a person who doesn't have any basic needs, is called as a refugee. Rehabilitation means providing such all basic needs or basic facilities to the people, is called as a rehabilitation. So in the next class we are going to study the feature, the characteristics of our constitution. Okay, this is the brief introduction of that. Okay.